Today I'm at the Junkyard Haunted House, and this is about 6 months in the making of a haunted house here in the Fort Worth area, guys. When I got this property about a year and a half ago, this was full of trash, debris, and pallets. My company, Junk Guys, picked it all up and removed it for my other business, which is the Junkyard Haunted House. But I want to talk to you about something that I got the other day that I'm using in the haunted house again, how my junk removal service actually collaborates with my haunted house business, which is something that I think a lot of people need to realize how convenient and how lucky I am that I own a junk removal service and I use my junk removal service in my haunted house. So here, take a look at this. All right, guys, so we're in the haunted house. We just walked in. I was about to go home right now, but I wanted to show you some stuff that I got recently. These are the t-shirts that we're gonna sell. They're just on this table for right now, but the table, I got this table a couple of days ago at a junk removal. Yeah, it's a nice little table, just made of plastic, but look, it's a setup, looks pretty cool. Yep, very nice. I got that from a home in the Colleyville area. I was cleaning out a garage and I picked that out from her garage. All right, cool. So this is what I wanted to show you. Check this thing out. That is awesome. So I sprayed that on there. I did buy the paint, but this is paper. Yeah, and the lady that gave me this, well, she works for the school district, and that is that paper that football teams run through whenever there's a high school football game, and then they line it up and there's cheerleaders on each side and they write something like, you know, go home, you know, good luck, whatever. Anyway, and then the players run through and break it. That's that paper. So it's made of thick paper. I don't know what it is. It's just thick paper. So I am using it for another reason. I hopefully that my patrons come in here and they line up there and they start taking pictures in front of it. And this is just other stuff that I had. And this will give us a nice little selfie station for everybody to look at. Now listen, I painted that. I'm not an expert, I just painted that, but I had a little extra paint and I painted this right here. This one looks a lot better. Check it out. The Junkyard Haunted House. Right there. I did that. Now, this, in about 8 days, we're going to have an influence night where I invited all the influencers in the area. And we're gonna set up a whole buffet table. We're gonna have lights running down this huge tent. By the way, check out the tent. Now this tent I did buy. It was a $500 tent I bought about a year and a half ago. But look at the studliness in this tent, and it's indoors. So anything behind the yellow line is for the influencers. They're gonna get here at 7. We actually opened the doors 1 hour, especially for the influencers, Dallas, Fort Worth, best influencers, more influential people in TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So they're coming here. And then this is the regular line for people to walk into the haunt. They'll just line up all around here and outside. But I wanted to show you some. See these tables, guys? Each one of these tables are from junk removal. I picked these tables up individually, each one at different locations at different times throughout my years in junk removal, and I just saved it. And I kept it, but these are not cheap. If you go rent them, they're like $20 each table for the weekend. And look, I just saved, 20, 60 bucks. Plus that table right there, that's 80 bucks. Plus that table, oh, that table's cool. So I want to tell you that we will have the Ghostbusters this coming up Friday. They're gonna make a special appearance at the Junkyard Haunted House, and they're gonna be set up right there at that table. I'm gonna have a mini tent that I gotta get from Dallas. We're gonna set them up, and they're gonna be signing autographs, taking pictures, but not only that, they have something really cool, something they thought of. So if you're scared and can't go to the haunted house by yourself, through my haunted house by yourself, here's what you do. You pay them $5, and a Ghostbuster will go with you through the haunted house. Yes, they're gonna walk through the haunted house with you. Isn't that sweet? And then if you don't wanna get scared, you can buy a pink vest, because pink is for little girlies, right? You buy a pink vest, and we will not be able to scare you. So you just go through that, and people will be really cool to you through the haunted house. So you do have a cool choice in there. If you have a pink vest, you won't get scared at. If you go in there with the Ghostbuster, you won't get scared at. He's kind of like a chaperone. And we're gonna have about 4 of them here that night. It's gonna be awesome, man. I can't wait. I've been looking forward to this night almost for a whole year. It just comes to fruition 1 year later. All the hard work that went through this when I first got it, and we had the haunted house here last year, just the hard work, just looking at the whole property, how it is cleaned up. I mean, check this out. it's all cleaned up, and this year has been a roller coaster of ups and downs throughout the haunted house life. So I'm looking forward to 8 days from now when we have the haunted house and we could just get this locomotive running. You know what I'm saying? Just pump out and then have people come in here and enjoy it. And just the special effects that we have in the haunted house, the Terrifier scenes, the Jason scene. Guys, if you love Jason from Jason Voorhees from, you know, the movies Friday the 13th, you are absolutely going to fall in love with our scenes here. Because, man, I'm telling you, we went all out this year. I'm telling you, we went all out on the Jason scenes here. And we're looking forward to customers coming through and, you know, asking what was your favorite part, where did you love it more, what was the best thing you did, and them just telling us what set and what scene was the best one. Because, man, we put hours and hours of set design working on everything, and you know, the Terrifier, the outfits, they're not cheap. Jason, they're not cheap, and nothing that has a character is cheap. Everything is expensive and costs money. But I'm looking forward to getting people's reactions, getting people to get scared, and let's see how many people we can make urinate and throw up this year. How about that? That'd be pretty cool. That's how you know that you're very that your haunted house is really, really scary. So I got these on remote control. So you push this button, you see the lights. You can push the button. Pretty cool, huh? Yep. Anyway, guys, looking forward to October the 3rd. That's next Friday, not tomorrow, but next Friday. We'll be opening the doors to the Junkyard Haunted House here in Fort Worth, and we are ready to scare the hell out of you, man. See you later, guys. Tickets are $25 bucks, and the parking is free. We don't charge for parking. How about you like that? See you later, guys.